A lot of weather to talk about. Let's track what's happening out there right now. Northwest Arkansas, we got a few spotty to scattered showers. Got a couple more thunderstorms in the River Valley. Some of these producing a little bit of small hail. Now, nothing severe. I've got no warnings to pass along to you right now, but this little booger right here moving out of Scott County into Logan County is probably going to bring some small hail into Boonville. In the next couple of minutes. Minimally some heavy rainfall, a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder. You've seen some of that back towards Mansfield and Greenwood over the last few minutes as well. That's going to continue tracking up northeast, probably through Paris eventually before moving into Johnson County. Our hail track shows, yeah, you probably got some pea to penny size hail out of that. Should it grow to quarter size, the warning will be issued. I'll pass that along to you. It is Johnson, Logan, and Scott counties where we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that's going to be in effect until 10 o'clock this evening, unless they cancel it earlier, which is a possibility. Got to turn our attention to tomorrow. What's going to be happening is a warm front. I know it's kind of cool out there this evening, right? Well, there's a warm front. It's the same front that moved through yesterday, bringing storms to the area. And it's going to be lifting back off towards the north. And as it does, it's going to bring a round of rain and some thunderstorms tomorrow morning. And some of those could be strong to severe as well. The threat tomorrow morning is primarily going to be a hail potential. One of the things I'm really going to be focusing on is where does that warm front end up? If it makes it well into our area, we're going to find ourselves in what we call the warm sector. There's going to be a lot of humidity, a lot of storm fuel, decent amount of wind shear below this warm front. And that's where the tornado potential is going to be maximized tomorrow afternoon. Here's the overall severe weather risk for your Friday. It was upgraded early this afternoon to a level 4 for parts of Franklin, Johnson, Logan, Scott, a sliver of Sebastian, a sliver of LaFleur County there. The orange here is going to be our level 3. We stair step down to a level 2 across most of northwest Arkansas. Don't get too focused in on these zones, but it does give us a decent idea of where the strongest severe storms could be found. Now, when you lift the hood and you peel back the layers of that threat, we have 3 distinct severe weather hazards that we track. The risk was upgraded to what it was, that level 4, due to the increase in tornado potential. Earlier this week, I've been able to tell you it's mostly hail and it's mostly wind, and tonight I can't do that, honestly anyways. Our tornado potential is going to be a little bit more concerning tomorrow afternoon with that system. Now, a couple of questions I've been asked about what do these black hash marks mean? That's not the Storm Prediction Center saying anything is going to be more or less probable. They're saying that should a tornado, or in this case hailstone in the middle here, actually develop, it could be a strong tornado or a large hailstone. It could be more of that significant hazard. So that's kind of what we're looking at tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a little bit concerning for us. Let's walk through the future cast here. This is going to be through about 10 o'clock tonight. Most of us are going to be nice and quiet out there. By early tomorrow morning, we'll see that warm front lifting. Showers and storms out ahead of it. These, we're going to have elevated storms, meaning they're primarily going to be concerned with hail and maybe even a little bit of wind. Certainly some heavy rain through your morning commute out there. Here's what's going to be challenging for us that I'm going to be tracking really closely tomorrow. Do we get a break in the middle of the day? This says most likely, yeah. Sure, there are some showers out there, but a bit of a break. That's going to allow the atmosphere to destabilize again. By 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, that's when we would expect, according to this model and some of our guidance, that these individual discrete supercells very well could be developing. They're all going to pose some rotation potential, but the ones that are discrete out here are the ones that we really want to be focused on. One thing that could help us, or a few things that could help us to mitigate the severe weather threat that I'll be tracking very closely is, does it rain all day? If so, that's going to stabilize the atmosphere. I'm hoping for rain all day. Maybe that front doesn't make it this far north, that warm front. If that's the case, that helps us out. That keeps that severe weather threat off towards the south. If it doesn't make it, that's good. If it does, then we're going to be locked and loaded. We're going to be primed for some severe storms out there. We'll continue to see rain and thunderstorms into the afternoon and evening hours with more rain likely on the way for your Saturday as well. Flash flooding is going to be a big concern for us. Temperatures do come down this weekend. So cool that as this storm system's departing us Saturday night into Sunday, what you're going to find are some wraparound snow flurries. Believe it or not, next week looks much quieter and we do start to warm back up into the 60s and 70s.